Hey guys, Knucklehead here, out on a Tuesday afternoon doing a motovlog, just doing a little ride home. And normally I would do the Monday morning motovlog, but as some of you know, I ended up losing my my keys to my road glide, and I had to get my spare set. Looks like we got a little fucking accident up here. And my spare set didn't. It's got a key fob for the security system. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, nice little accident there. Anyway, so my my road glide's got a security system built onto it, and without the key fob, the security system locks the bike up, you know, like a vice, cuts off electricity, you know, cuts power to the fuel pump and all sorts of stuff. So even though I could unlock the tree, I just really couldn't move the bike. So ended up finally recovering the keys. Well, actually I got the key fob working on the spare set, and then the wife just found the original set of keys in the most bizarre place. I have no idea how the hell they even got there, but whatever. Anyway, so I haven't been doing a whole lot of riding as of late. I went to Ohio to walk my daughter down the aisle. She got married this past weekend, and her and her new wife just spent the week down in Florida. We gave them our timeshare in Orlando, and they had a good old time. So it was hotter than hell in Ohio. I think it was 90 degrees, and it was an outdoor venue in a beautiful little park with fountains and a whole bunch of, you know, big gazebo. And it literally started raining as we're pulling up to the venue. And I just said, the heck with it. I just pulled the car all the way underneath the gazebo. I mean, that thing was that big. It's probably like 100 foot by 100 foot, you know, large gazebo with, you know, a whole bunch of tables and a stage and a sound system and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I got done doing that. And I will say this about Ohio. A nice state, but my God, it's definitely different sort of activity when riding motorcycles there. I mean, there's no helmet law, which, you know, I'm sort of used to. It's Pennsylvania, a state that's just north of me, has no helmet law, although I still ride with a helmet when I go there. But it was a little weird. Probably only 1 in 20 people on bikes out there ride with a helmet, and of the one that does, probably 9 out of 10 just wear skid lids. Almost no full face helmets whatsoever. The other odd thing is, oh my God, these, you know, I know it's hot and I'm not fully dressed, but, you know, I'm at least wearing long sleeve, I mean, you know, jeans and shoes and all this crap. But I literally saw a 1000 RR rider with no helmet, shorts, and fucking flip-flops. It's like, dude, really? I mean, you know, it's one thing to wear gloves or not wear gloves or even leather when it's 100 degrees out, but flip-flops, come on. And the other one I noticed, which is really odd, you know, I mean, literally there was a ton of bikes out there, but even when they passed each other, they almost never saluted. I mean, they never did the biker wave at all. Didn't matter if they were Harley drivers or if they're, you know, sport bikes or dual sports or whatever. Nobody waved at anybody. It was sort of weird. But anyway, so we left Ohio and got that done, and, you know, we're looking at the you know, the daughter's vacation or honeymoon pictures. And actually the wife spent the weekend down in North Carolina with the other daughter, who had a baby a couple months ago. So it was the bachelor life for me again, with the pets and all that stuff. I was going to do a ride on Saturday because there was a little town. I grew up, from where I'm living now, I grew up basically 2 towns over, and the town in between us is called Ellicott City. and they got hammered. Oh my God, they had 6 inches of rain in 2 hours. I was surprised. I mean, little Ellicott City, and it's Ellicott City, not Ellicott, like all the national news stories are saying. Ellicott City got hammered, and there was 100 cars swept down Main Street and washed away. 2 people lost their lives. You know, there's millions and millions of dollars of property damage. I mean, it looks like a war zone. It's pretty sad, but yeah, I was going to try to hop on the bike and go down there and take some pictures, but you know, there was just no way to get there now, and the motorcycle wouldn't start with the wrong keys. So that was that. And then on this morning, coming in, I was having fun with my boy Jareth Butler over in the UK, and apparently he's got some troll, some ass waffle. I think he ran into him a couple times before. Owain Morgans or something like that. I forget the guy's middle name. The guy's a real douchebag. You know, he doesn't ride bikes, and I have no idea why, if you don't ride motorcycles or have any interest in riding motorcycles, why you'd watch motovlogs or, you know, stalk a guy who does motovlogs on his Facebook page, etc. But that's what this guy does. I mean, it's crazy. Apparently, you know, Jareth did some video a while ago where he was tooling around inside of a parking lot like 10 miles an hour, and he wasn't wearing gloves. And this little yutz decides to give Jareth a bunch of flack, and I'm like laughing at that. But it cropped up again on another video where Jareth, you know, does his typical videos of, you know, showing people on their cell phone or driving like shit or whatever. So I'm thinking, can't prove it, and the guy denies it, but, you know, as Bill Shakespeare once said, he thinks the lady protests too much, or thereabouts. It's been a while since I did Shakespeare in over at West Nottingham Academy. Anyway, so this guy's like really bitching and whining at Jareth and blah, 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 blah. And it's just getting hilarious. So I decided I'm going to troll his ass. But the guy is just a complete tool. So, you know, first off, let me give a shout out to, you know, to Mr. Morgans, and say that, hey, guess what, man? I've been riding for God knows how long. I ain't even laid a damn bike over yet. Well, aside from dirt bikes and shit. But that doesn't count. And I know you really should drive for the, you know, dress for the slide and not for the ride. But, you know, when it's 100 degrees out and, you know, or you're just tooling around a parking lot just fucking off, it doesn't really matter that you're not wearing gloves. I mean, hell, I'm not wearing gloves either. I'm not wearing long sleeves. It's too damn hot. I got my vest on, I got my long sleeve my long pants on, you know, all sorts of shit like that. But full face helmet. But this guy just knows nothing about anything when it comes to it. So special shout out to him. Give him the nice, you know, the nice one finger wave there. It's like, you know, that there's no more, there's no gloves on that finger. So, you know, stop your finger pointing. So anyway, that's basically all that's really been going on. Actually, there was one more thing. I was going to move my my camera from the right side where you see it right now, and I moved it over. And the helmet I've got, it's a HJC RPH Max, I think. Too many damn abbreviations. Anyway, so but the chin mount area, or actually the entire chin area, has a little concave texture to it. You know, it little dents in like right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. So you really can't get a good flat piece of double-sided tape, or even the adapter with the slight curve to it. It just will not adhere. So I tried building up some double-sided tape and layers, and that like stayed on for like a day, and then it fell off just on gravity when it was sitting on the shelf. So actually I took some what's called milliput, which is like some black 2-part epoxy that turns into like a resin, and I ended up putting tape on the helmet so it wouldn't mar it, and then I scuffed up the bottom of the adapter, mixed up the 2-part epoxy, and put it on there. So now I've got a special base that actually has a concave base to it. I'm gonna let it dry for, they said it gets rock hard in 24 hours. I'm gonna give it another day or so, and then I'll try mounting the 2 double-sided tape onto that. So maybe I'll start putting my camera on my chin, just to see how that works out. I sort of like the view. It gives you more of a feel that you're, the way you actually see the road as I do. Of course, the side view is kind of neat because it lets me put in inserts of other video cameras or whatnot. I may move it over to the other side, the left side, where my Senna is, because it's a real pain in the butt to get the open the case, because of how close to the side of the helmet things are. So I don't know, I gotta do some more playing around with that. So anyway, guys, that's just a little update as to where the heck I've been and why I haven't really updated any motovlogs or videos as of late. So I'll probably throw this up there when I get home, do a little post-production, and then next thing I'll be doing is probably working on a bunch of wedding videos. Of course, I had to take all the gear and set up the GoPros and my DSLR and all that stuff for the wedding pictures. So I'll be putting that together. You guys won't see that. That's a little too personal. So anyway, that's me, man. Knucklehead out.